Hi, class of 2022. My name is Mrs. Teelander, for those of you who don't know who I am, one of the counselors at Woodstock North, and I'm here to talk to you about preparing for your senior year and choosing your classes. First, watch the information closely in this presentation. Write down questions that you have, talk to your teachers, talk to your parents. You should have gotten in the mail a copy of your transcript, a course selection worksheet, and a list of courses available to seniors. Take a look at your transcript, know your schedule. These two are very important as we move forward in choosing your classes for next year. Next, after this video, you're going to go to your Canvas account under Student Services and click Course Selection Information. There you're going to find our course selection form that you're going to submit in Canvas. Fill it out to the best of your abilities. If you feel satisfied, you can hit submit, or you can wait and turn it in when we review it at your counselor meeting. Those meetings are going to happen after Thanksgiving, so you have some time, but start now. First, look at your transcript closely. Are there any graduation requirements that you may have missed? How about something that you failed that you still need to repeat? This is your last opportunity to make sure you have everything you need to graduate and for college admissions or any other program that you're interested in. Secondly, if you want to graduate early, now is the time to let us know. Students who want to graduate early need to notify their school at least 2 semesters prior, so now's the time to decide. Also, if you're going to graduate early, you need to double up in English next year, so we want to plan for that too. To be a senior, you must have 142 credits, and you must take the SAT in April. Hopefully everything goes well, and we offer the SAT just like we normally would. So just make sure if you are sick in April that you make it to the makeup date. Take the SAT in April. Otherwise, you have to be a junior again. You can't be a senior. Now's the time to think about life after high school. What can you do to help prepare yourself? And a lot of the courses we offer can be a part of that plan. You must have 222 credits to graduate. Hopefully this is common knowledge, but we want to make sure that you know that. Required courses your senior year. If you've passed everything along the way, there aren't too many requirements. Every senior must have a year of English, a year of PE, and if you haven't already, you need to take your financial literacy requirement. This can be met either through economics, consumer ed, or AP macroeconomics. Now again, those are just the minimum requirements for seniors if you've already passed everything. But what do colleges want, or what else do you need to do to prepare for life after high school? Colleges want to see that you've had 40 credits in English, 40 credits in math, 30 to 40 credits in science, 30 to 40 credits in social studies, and 20 credits in fine arts or foreign language. So be prepared to show how you've challenged yourself. Your senior year is not the time to take off from all those hard classes that you've been working towards. It's not time to have a blow-off year. Colleges want to see that you've continued to challenge yourself and that you're taking classes to better prepare you. There are different options in your day. All of these are familiar to you, but let's just go through these pretty quick. Study hall. Certainly you can select a study hall each semester. If you want to have that, just make sure you indicate that on your course selection form. Zero period. Congratulations, you're going to be a senior, so seniors get first priority. So if you are interested in 0 hour, make sure you put that on your course selection sheet as well. You must provide your own transportation. Late arrival or early dismissal. This is available to seniors who have a study hall, either first hour or 9th hour. Unfortunately, you don't get to pick what hour your study hall fits in your schedule. So if you ask for a study hall and it doesn't end up one of those hours, you can't ask to have it moved. If you get lucky and your study hall is first hour or 9th hour and you want to leave early or come to school late, that's something you can sign up to do. You just have to make sure that you don't have any D's or F's and you provide your own transportation. Do you already have a job and want to earn credit for that? IRO is our work program where you take a class about work employment, 8th hour, and then 9th hour you leave school and you get credit for going to your job. So if you're already working and you know that you're thinking of going into the workforce, this may be a good way to continue working, get credit for your work, and help prepare you for that after school. Make sure with your electives and your PE courses, as every year, pick alternate classes. Senior year, a lot of the classes that you pick are offered only once or twice a day, which means that things don't always fit perfectly, or they fill up, or even they're not offered. So do make sure you choose a lot of alternate classes and rank them in order of preference. One of the worst jobs of a counselor is to choose classes for their students. We want you to pick your classes. We don't want to do that for you. Cum laude, just one last push, one last reminder on what it takes to get cum laude when you graduate. A 10-10 on the SAT, 2 seasons of a sport or activity. Now this is 2 seasons or sport ever through high school. So if you did soccer your freshman year and then never played again, and then your senior year you were in the art club, that counts as 2 seasons of a sport or activity. Of course, we want you to be involved, so do a lot more than that. 260 credits. Take a look at your transcript, see how many credits you have now. Count up how many you're planning to earn this year. How many do you need to take if you want cum laude? For some students, it's pretty close, so that may help you decide if you want to study hall next year or not. 10 hours of community service, 3.0 GPA, no discipline, 95% attendance. This starts junior and senior year, so make sure you're attending classes, guys. And then 2 AP or capstone classes. AP or dual credit, we offer a lot of AP classes and an even growing number of dual credit classes. So how do you choose and what do you need to know about those 2 different things? So for an AP class, you must take the AP test. The AP test is in the spring, and how well you do on that test will determine if you get credit at the college level. If you get a 3, 4, or 5, every public college in the state of Illinois must give you some sort of credit, even if it's elective credit for that AP class. Of course, homework is increased because it's an AP, and many colleges give you credit for AP. You just have to look at their credit policy. And there is a link here for the college credit search, or you can just Google College Board AP credit policy. Again, AP is a national program, so every college gives credit, or most colleges give some sort of credit depending on what score you get on that test. One thing to notice that some of our AP courses can earn you credit for multiple college classes. So AP Spanish language is a good example, or AP calculus. If you do well on these, students will sometimes earn 5, 10, 12 college credits with those classes. But you got to take the test and you got to do well. For dual credit, these are courses at Woodstock North High School where you're earning both MCC credit and Woodstock North credit at the same exact time. So the way that you earn credit through MCC is by passing your class in high school. There isn't that end of the semester exam. The credits can be transferred to most colleges. These are not just classes for students who are thinking of going on to MCC. It's for anybody who is qualified to take those classes. Just like AP policies, colleges have transfer credit policies, so every college is going to interpret the class a little bit differently. You just need to look at their transfer policy. Transferology is a really good resource to look up to see if a college will accept a dual credit class that we offer. As I started to mention, dual credit classes, some of our courses do have prerequisites of a placement test or a certain SAT score to get into that course. So a couple different options for English. AP, we have AP Literature, AP Research, and then dual credit College Comp 1 and 2. And remember that dual credit classes require an entry level. So dual credit College Comp requires a certain SAT or GPA in order to be in that class. Some of the semester classes we have: film studies, senior English, American novels, journalism, and the list goes on. Take a look at your courses available to you sheet. Please note, if you are a serious athlete and thinking about joining the NCAA to be a Division I or Division II participant, some of our classes do not qualify as core classes. So film studies is one of those English classes, as well as journalism. So if you are thinking of going to be an athlete at the top tiers, you want to avoid film studies and journalism as your English class. You can take those as an elective, but you want to take a different English class as well. So more information about dual credit. We started a new initiative. Our hope is that students will graduate with 12 and 200. And what that means is everybody that graduates from District 200 will graduate with 12 hours of credit, 12 hours of college credit, either through AP or dual credit classes. And we have a ton of options for this in core classes, electives, fine arts, tech ed. So take advantage. We'd really like to help you be better prepared for life after high school, for a career, by getting you some skills. Senior year is a really great time to explore your career choices. So many of my seniors, even now, say, I have no idea what I want to do. Or I have 100 ideas what I want to do. I just can't narrow it down. Your senior year is an awesome time to explore. Take a class that you had been interested in but didn't have time to take in years past. Take those career training classes. Take the dual credit college classes that MCC that we have. Now's the time to explore, look at the different options we have, and ask if you have questions. If there's a career that you are interested in, but you don't know what classes would fit for that or would better prepare you, ask your counselor. That's why we're here. Remember, dual language. This is the final year to get in your requirements for the dual language medallion. So this upcoming year, your senior year, we will be introducing blended learning classes. The blended learning course that will be offered to seniors is dual credit English composition. Now, blended learning takes your traditional in-person, face-to-face learning with your teacher and blends that with an independent online virtual learning. What this means is if students are on track and participating in classes and meeting their goals, taking responsibility for their learning, then some of the time they won't attend class and they will be doing more independent virtual learning at their own pace. So classes will meet Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in the building for all students, and virtually on Tuesday, Thursday. And if you're struggling in class or you're not doing well, then you will be attending on Tuesdays and Thursdays and getting support from your teacher on those days. So this is just a really nice introduction to college classes. This is very similar to how a college course is structured and gives you an opportunity to experience what college learning is like. There are some new curriculum changes this year that we want students to be aware of. In world language, Spanish 3 honors and Spanish 4 honors have been removed and replaced with dual credit Spanish 3 and dual credit Spanish 4. And I'll just stop here a moment and let you know, both of these classes are worth a lot of college credit. They are meant for students that are in the Spanish 1 and 2 sequencing. This is not meant for students in the dual language program. If you're in dual language, we really want you to consider continuing with AP Spanish Lang, our dual credit conversation class, etc. For dual language, Perspectivas is now an honors class. In other departments, dual credit computer graphics and design no longer has a course prerequisite. Also now, we will be offering transitional math for seniors only. Transitional math is a course intended for students who already have completed their 3 years of high school math. So if you're looking for a 4th year of math before college, but maybe you're not ready for a dual credit class, this would be a good option for you. Talk to your math teacher for more information. Dual Credit Music Appreciation is a new course we will be running next year. It is not the same as AP Music Theory. And then both AP Calc AB and BC will be offered next year. In years past, we've only offered Calc BC, but we're really hoping to have enough students sign up to offer both options. So if you are in pre-calc this year or honors pre-calc, sign up for the one that you are ready for. Thinking about social studies, math, and science, although these are not required, most colleges will want to see you continuing in these courses. Almost all colleges will require an entry-level math test to see how to place you. We do not recommend that you take any time off of math. If you do, often students will have to take a remedial math class, which is a high school level math class that is the same cost as a college class, and you don't get any college credit. We have multiple opportunities for you to be transitioning into high school, like transitional math, where you are automatically placed into college level math, or we have dual credit options, which will even get your first college math class out of the way. So please don't stop taking math. I know there are a lot of choices for math, so do talk to your teachers to help find out which class is probably the best fit for you. We just want to make sure you're ready to graduate. And I know it seems pretty far away, but there's a lot involved. So make sure you ask questions, talk with your counselor, talk with your teachers, talk with your parents. We're all here to help. So I'm going to take a moment real quick to go ahead and transfer over to our Canvas page just so I can show you our course selection sheet and how to fill it out. All right, so hopefully everybody has seen our Student Services Canvas page. As you're approaching your senior year, we post a lot of announcements about college, career information, financial aid information. So please make sure you're looking at those announcements and you're checking our Canvas page. All right, on the Canvas page, you're going to click the course selection button. Nice and easy there. This is going to bring up our basic course selection information. Now here you'll find a PDF worksheet of the course selection form in case you like the old style, the traditional way of filling it out with paper and pencil. There is a link to our curriculum guide. And if you scroll to the bottom, there's a link of the courses available to seniors and the course selection for senior year, the form that you're going to turn in. When you click on this, there's some basic information about the requirements and what is recommended. Then you're going to go ahead and click this course selection, load the course selection form in a new window. Okay, I know it takes a second to load. Okay, so this should load in Sheets for you, and I'm going to ask that you fill out this form in its entirety. I know you guys have done this before, so I will spare you the details of doing all of this, but something I want to point out is that any arrow here is a drop down with your choices. So for English, math, although it's not a requirement, most every senior takes a math class. We have listed this here, but then you're going to type in the boxes the information that you normally would write in your course selection form. So for English, you're going to choose a first semester course. If I chose a year-long course like AP English Lit, I just want to make sure that I'm choosing AP English Lit for second semester. Okay, or if I'm choosing senior English one semester, I have to choose a different elective for second semester. So I'm going to choose journalism. Remember, when you're looking at that courses available to you sheet, any course that is followed by the number 5, that is a 1 semester course, and any course that is followed by a 10, that is a year-long course. So if it's a semester course, you can put it in either first or second semester. If it is a year-long, you do have to put both semesters in the course selection form. So for math, I'm going to continue on. I would like to get some dual credit, so I'm going to pick stats. Again, you're going to pick whatever it is that you feel comfortable choosing. For science, I know that forensic science is 1 semester, and maybe the other semester I'm going to choose astronomy. Do not forget to put in your financial aid or your financial literacy requirement. Remember, econ, consumer ed, or AP macro. And it doesn't matter which semester you put it in. And please, if you would, please fill in your course numbers in the appropriate areas as well. These are only the ones that I remember. So make sure you put a PE. You need a PE both semesters. If you are going to take a 0 hour, you will list it down below in the 0 hour area. And then the spot that says PE will become another elective. So if I'm going to do basic nursing, that might be what I put. And if you noticed, the nursing is 1 semester, but it is 10 credits. So take a look at that. So when your sheet is complete, we ask that you fill in as many alternate electives as you can. We also ask at the top that you put in your career interests. This helps us guide you and give you suggestions for your classes. So if you say, Mrs. Thielener, I'm thinking about going into the medical field, but I'm not sure what classes to take, then I know there's our nursing classes, our science classes, our healthcare occupations, psychology. We kind of have a mental list of courses that will fit your career. Or on the other hand, maybe you're looking into the trades or you like working with your hands, automotives, metals, manufacturing, maybe some engineering. So we kind of can help you choose some electives that will fit your interests and maybe your career choice as well. When you are completely finished, you can submit this by clicking the blue button at the top right. I don't have one, but then when we meet with your counselor, then we will review this and we will make adjustments if needed. Thank you for watching this video in its entirety. Counselors will be setting up appointments for you during your PE class the week after Thanksgiving, so keep an eye out for information about when you will be meeting with your counselor. If you have any questions before then, feel free to call the counseling office and we'll be happy to help you. Have a great day.